Hey, before we get into this episode, man, from the Unfiltered Brothers to you, we just want to say we appreciate y'all for still rocking with us. If you're new to the podcast or just haven't already for whatever reason because you're lazy, go ahead, hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. Like the video while you at it as well. You can see I got on one of our shirts, so check out our online store. Link is in the corner of this video, in the video description as well. But once again, like the video, comment on the video, and share with your family and friends, man. Hope you enjoy this episode of Unfiltered Brothers.
That bitch a bot.
He said, pulled up in a Prius. That's a broke down Tesla. He making me sick. Influenza.
Hey, I don't care what you gotta say there.
He said that's a broke man Tesla.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you this. A Prius is expensive. I don't know if y'all price the Prius. The motherfuckers ain't cheap.
Yeah, them fucking eco cars. Them
motherfucking hybrids. They say you don't want to pay for gas. You gonna pay for this goddamn car. You gonna pay for this. Shit.
Yo.
Nah, bro.
Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Brothers.
Oh yeah, gang.
Here your boy Derek.
Man.
Here your boy Joe.
Gang.
Shout out to Ford and Rand. They couldn't make this episode, but for this episode, we don't have a guest. She's the co-host.
Period.
We don't have a guest.
Period.
She came highly recommended. We checked her resume. We talked to her. She had an interview. You know what I mean? We had to have a panel and shit. You know, we got her on here.
All of it.
I'll be like, but you know, Bree be having the topic. She be having the conversation. I said, she's a first pick hire.
So you know, we put out there. It was like, you know, we wanted another segment with a female co-host when we have, you know, certain conversation that involves, you know, both sides. So threw it out there, but you know, only one person.
It's
that's
only
like
3, baby.
Fit for this type of stuff. You know,
because Bree gonna talk that shit.
She gonna talk that shit.
She gonna talk that shit before she gonna do nothing else.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up.
If we like, that's a bar.
I want to get back to that video.
Come on, 5G.
I just want to get back to the video. I want to ask, like, why do females be trying to embarrass these things out here?
Bro, First of all,
it's like y'all get off on embarrassment.
So wait, time out. All right, so I'm assuming that you're not going to edit out the first part because I was doing my little dance. I don't really want people to do my little dance.
Then it's me over here like this.
I'm gonna fix it up.
Nah. So you feel some way because he put his business out there?
Yeah, I just feel like
she ain't drop no name, bro.
No, what you ain't feeling? First off, sir, you ain't got a Prius.
You ain't even got a Prius.
Still sticking up for my nigga.
Bro, man.
Why do you feel like that's bashing? That's just saying like, hey,
she said, fuck that mama. That's one.
Yeah, she did.
Fuck that.
I ain't gonna care, bro. She did say that.
She said that it was ugly. She said that got a little dick. She talking about that nigga car.
That's how some females are.
But you act like it ain't ugly little dick out here. Like,
my thing is, if he's what do that make
statement? That's a wild statement.
It's true.
like just how you act like they ain't out here.
You act like it's not a thing. Like you act like she's just bashing the male species.
But I'm saying,
because this just not an option.
But my thing is, if he's all of this, you already knew he was ugly. What do that make you? He just smashed.
You are what you attract.
He just smashed.
I mean, I think it's more of a representation of her.
Yeah,
that's what my
I think
therapist
it's just more saying. So like, hey, that's not my type. Let's not waste your time with mine.
No,
can I make a remix then?
Go ahead.
Oh, please hop in the studio right
now. Go ahead. I fully applaud.
My thing is, hey, my nigga got game. If you got past the face and he got in your bed, I mean, he won. What can you say about him?
But is that what she's saying in the song? Is she saying that's what happened, or she just saying
Because
like
he asked. She also
she just saying like this my it?
asked.
Like
He also said he asked.
Derek, you giving this too much credit. First of all, he was dry humping, huffing like a dog.
What do you mean? They was just sitting on the couch. They were just out in public or something.
And he whispered in my ear,
and I nutted.
Did I get off?
From a drive?
I'm just saying, bro. I think I ain't gonna hold you. I'm very heterosexual, very grounded in my sexuality. That gave me the ick. That boy gave. Yeah, I was reading. I said, I don't know, man. You got a special somebody here.
From a dry hump.
Then he finished, turned over, and called his mom.
From a dry hump, you finished? That's what I expect from somebody like that. From a dry hump. Go and call your mama. Get out my face.
I think it was more than that. Because he asked, she said he asked, can he nut in her?
Hold on, I ain't see that part.
I was a Joe scroll.
You got to, I got the lyrics pulled up. What you talking about?
She asked him, well, he asked her, can he nut in her?
Where do you see this? I see he got bad credit and he got a foot fetish. When he swiped his card, it got rejected.
Right before she said the ugly part.
Where do you see this ugly part at too? Oh, okay. He says, and I gag when he asks, can he nut in me?
It's the face. It's the
I ain't gonna hold you because literally like 2 bars after that, this says, yeah, your mama a bitch. That's a wild bar. What the mama do?
That's a wild act. That's crazy.
But I think you know what it was? Sometimes we don't talk about this. Sometimes when you get mad, you just start saying stuff.
Hey, and don't fault the nigga for you having good shit. She said that turned over his mom. Hey.
And call his mom like, hey, I messed up. You got to come get me.
That's wild. Y'all telling y'all mama? hey, mama, I had some crazy boys.
You got to come get me.
It's the wild. Listen, I ain't charged my Prius, so can you come get me?
I don't know any dude that would tell. Well, I probably know 1 or 2 that would talk to their mama like that. Mostly,
that's crazy.
The female and the mom usually have a close friend type relationship where they talk about the details and shit like that. I know one.
Man, let me tell you right now, if my
oh
girl,
boy,
mama,
I would love to see how bad she'll slap the taste out your mouth if you told your mama that.
Boy, what? No, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That's wild. I ain't gonna look, bro. This nigga is a weirdo, bro. You can't say this. It's okay. Not everybody we gotta say, bro. Sometimes we gotta let some of these.
Sometimes you gotta let them go.
Look, I ride for my bro.
It's just different. They're not weird. They're different.
Bro, no. He's weird. No. I'm not. No.
I'm
not letting that go. I'm not letting that go.
No, I'm not getting past that. Bro, I'm not getting past that.
You gotta embrace everybody, Joe.
I'm gonna embrace shit. If you're weird, you're weird. Nah, bro. You wild.
Embracing who?
Who am I embracing, bro?
You different.
And why?
And obviously, she liked different if he got that far.
No, bro. The whole song is about her not liking him.
How did he get in her bed?
No, do y'all know how listen, like that old figure of speech, like when older women would be like, or even on like Medea, like the Tyler Perry play, right? When she like, boy, I have you somewhere sucking on your thumb, calling for your mama. I think that's just one of them old things. Dude, I think you digging too deep into it. Right. I think you want a leg for the male species to stand on, and that ain't it.
I can't help you. I gotta let that go. I gotta take that. No, bro, he's a weirdo. No, bro, because I'm gonna tell you this. I'm sick of it. No, bro, I'm gonna say it right here on the podcast. I'm sick of these weirdo ass, bro. I'm sick of them. I'm dead ass, bro. Y'all are weird. Like I be looking.
How they weird, Joe? What they do, Joe? What they do, Joe?
Doing, Joe?
First of all, y'all.
What they be doing, Joe? Joe, talk yourself.
Nah. Because I'm gonna tell you right now. I be talking to my sisters, bro, and they be telling me stories, and I be like, "Who raised y'all?
Where y'all come from?"
I swear to God, bro. I'm like, who are y'all?
Like bro, what era?
Bro,
at this point, the 2000s kids is weird.
Bro, like, not even trying to be funny, but like, I don't know how many times I've seen stories about like asking for numbers, getting rejected, then all of a sudden he want to call the girl ugly. You ugly anyway, blah blah
Dogging her
blah.
out.
Bruh, I thought this was a fiction.
This is real zesty nowadays. Just
Bro,
very, very
niggas be in their
nowadays.
feelings. I'm like, bro, you're
Quick.
a whole man out here. And look, I ain't get it. You know me, I'm a soft, sensitive ass. I'm in tune with my feelings. I am emotional, intelligent. I am Joe. But nah, bro, I don't get, you still a dick, bro. No,
Whoa.
y'all are weird.
You boasted on yourself a little bit, but
I'm
gonna let you be great.
I'm there. Hey, therapy certified, baby. Gang.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap.
You're right. So this is zesty nowadays. Right? You know how like back in the day, like like on Friday when Craig trying to get some money from the chick with the box braids in the car, and then Nia Long come out the house and she like, well, ask that bitch for some money, right? Mm-hmm. That's how they act nowadays. They get their feelings hurt a little bit. They get a little truth a little bit and they go crazy.
But I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Okay, all right. And this, we're not even gonna talk about random ass weirdos, right? Because I agree. Be zesty. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a zesty. I'm a little sad. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely feel it like when you.
Hey, I can hold you. It was a bomb. I was like, hey. His mama a bitch. But
ooh, get your man.
Hey, nah. This man be sick of me. I love it though. Look, yes, and hey, but like in this specific example, bro. All right, cool. All right, I give it to you the car. I don't give a fuck about what car you drive. That's neither here nor there. Drive what you want to drive, and that's cool. But this is the part that bothers me. Okay, I don't care about what you wear as a man. I feel like scents and colognes and stuff. Well, hold on. Some men aren't taught these things. You know what I'm saying? Some men aren't taught certain scents and colognes and everything like that. So the Axe thing, I'm not gonna give him a go on, but I'm gonna say,
gonna give him a little, not too much.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm gonna let him have that. Okay, this is my problem. He got bad credit. I don't kink shame, so I don't care about the foot fetish thing. He swiped his card and he got rejected. So this is my problem with this. Right? Bad credit, sure. You got some credit cards and stuff like that.
Everybody messed up in like your 20s.
You should always know how much money is in your account, bro. Always know, bro. I do not care.
Period.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Cars can decline not because you don't got no money in it.
Okay. All right.
Or make sure your card is unlocked.
That part. Or I'm gonna tell you something. Like for me personally, I get paid once a month. I have experienced getting my card rejected. I feel like that wouldn't be as big of a problem, bro, if he was like, "Oh, I got money, I just got to move it." Blah blah blah.
If he was just like, "Oh, nah, hold on, wait,"
and then he swiped it again and went through. Bro, nah, that card got rejected. He kind of stood there for a second. He didn't know what he was going to do, and it correlates with the bad credit part. So that kind of goes hand in hand. I give him that. All right. I don't really get the DNR, but he trying to paramedic. I don't get that bar as much. I'm not as lingo. DNR means do not resuscitate, but he trying to paramedic, so I don't really know that lingo.
I think they just mean DR, like not. And.
Well, the next line goes flat line, just dead it. So in other words, I think she's saying just like forget it, like dead the thing and everything like that. So whatever, cool. But,
say it again. Wait, run it back.
So she says DNR, but he's trying to paramedic. Flatline, just dead it. So I think she was saying like kill it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. After I read down the bar. All right,
you're trying to resuscitate it. You're trying to be a paramedic. You're trying to keep it alive.
Yeah,
you're working hard.
No, just dead it. Just dead
it.
And
you just need to
just kill it. It's dead. Okay. So this is where my problem comes into play. This is another one. He dry humping me, he huffing like a dog.
Sexist accent.
That's corny.
I'm gonna say, bro, come on.
I need to figure out the ages. I see. I need to figure out the age.
How old are they?
How old is she?
Because
I feel like. Because here's the thing, right? If she is younger, right? I feel like she'll have a hard life ahead of her because when you younger, you mess up, you fuck up your credit, you know, you blow through your money,
Oh, she's a baby.
Okay, yeah. So did
I
all
ain't
she
wanna
don't know nothing.
Derek, why you bring this up to me? She is 19.
Oh yeah, dead. What's that
Everything
bar
I'm
she said?
Look,
You're a paramedic, but you need
Hey,
to flatline.
oh, you a DNR, but you a
Look.
paramedic? Hey, nah.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
didn't care what you said because at the end of the day, my nigga hit.
Bro,
At the end of the day, my nigga hit.
Bro, why
It
are we
don't
having a
seem like he did though.
Why are we
It
having
seemed
a
like he just
conversation
tried.
about a 19-year-old? Why are we having a conversation about? She is
That's
19.
fucking hilarious.
Everything she does is stupid.
Everything she said and everything she does is
It
invalid.
just got invalidated. Yeah, I don't even care no more.
But for real though, only reason I brought this up for the same reason Bree said a little while ago. She said I was thinking too much into it.
You was thinking way too much into it.
I only brought this up because
Wanted to see how far we was gonna go.
Exactly. But I only brought it up because and I brought Bree. Oh, let me elaborate. I didn't elaborate why Bree is the co-host. You know, when we having these,
it's the way I act.
You know what I'm saying? Having these conversations.
Gang.
You know what I'm saying? It's four boys. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to have conversation that involves female point of view on the show. Without
with just boys. Yeah, you canceled. You canceled.
But the next conversation that we're gonna go into, this post was thinking too much into that whole situation. So the post,
Bree got a question.
Because I feel like what he about to say, I feel like what I gotta say is gonna help you lead into the next segment, right?
Talk to me.
You gotta think about where you at in life and what you can do for yourself before you expect something from somebody else. Go ahead.
Big facts. So basically, let's take it back just a little bit from where it originally started. So the origin of all of this comes from, the viral list, the first date list that came out. I hate you for that. The viral first date list that came out. What was y'all initial thought? We don't have to elaborate on it. What was y'all initial thought with it?
Initially, I thought it was stupid off the bat.
I don't cap. I ain't gonna cap. I don't took a girl to Cheesecake Factory on the first date.
Because
there's nothing wrong with that.
It's not because first off, okay. So back to what I just said, right? Because now you're about to get me in my bag. Joe, the way you was talking about niggas, I feel the same about bitches. Okay. You be expecting stuff from people that you can't do for yourself, by yourself, or to yourself.
You know what? We gotta agree on the podcast.
If you can't take yourself to Cheesecake Factory, if you can't know boo you, don't talk about it.
All we did was get a female on the podcast to say what the fuck we be thinking in the back of our head so we don't get canceled. That's it. That's all we did.
Nah, for real.
Remember before we started, Bree was like, "Am I using you?"
Yeah, you like, but right here, right now. Nah, for real. If you can't take yourself to the Cheesecake Factory, if you can't take yourself to Texas Roadhouse, if you can't treat yourself just off of like, I want something good to eat. Right. I'm going here. If you can't do that by yourself for yourself, why you expect to be with somebody that's gonna do it or that can do it? You attract your weight class, baby. You can't fight if you're not heavyweight. You can't fight in heavyweight.
My thing is like, what's the?
It's like Pacquiao fighting Tyson.
What's the goals of the first date? Like, I thought it was
have a good time, have good conversation.
I think first date. You know what I'm saying? I think
first date is just a good vibe.
Because you gotta think about it. Okay, some first dates can come from us like communicating for like a month or two, whatever, before we actually link up. But then another first date can be like, oh, I just ran into you at Starbucks or something.
Right. Like, oh, I just ran into you at the mall. Let's go sit in the food court real quick, eat and chop it up.
Exactly. And that's the first date right there. So my thing was like, the first date is pretty much to get to know each other better.
Right.
Why do it matter? Well, some of the shit that was on the list, I agree, but majority of it,
I had to look it up. Sorry.
It depends. Like you got like so you. Like I think it just depends for real because and then you want to know something also? I think something funny about men who are like really in their bag and they really are like in tune with their mental. I think some of that stuff be like a setup. It's like a front. Like, oh, let me see how she gonna act if I take Shorty to Applebee's.
I've heard about that. I've
and
heard
it's
about
like I'm
doing
just
that.
gonna take you to see,
yeah,
like if you're willing to get to know me, like if you're willing to, sit here and vibe and talk to me. Like if we've been talking, like you said, Scoop, y'all been texting, talking, communicating for like a month, and then the guy like, all right, let me come pick you up, take you out to eat. Let's go to dinner, right? Get dressed up, be cool, be nice. Take you to Applebee's. You show your ass, right? As a female, you show your ass, or you talk bad, or you eat, or you act like you too good for Applebee's. They 2 for $25. You act like you too good, right? Act like you deserve better or something. And you miss your shot. This man could have took you to Nobu. You know what I'm saying? He could have flew you out. He could have did something, but
ladies,
people don't want to off the bat gold digger, and especially when you ain't what you expecting.
And do you think
you can't be tilapia and thinking you salmon?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all.
Do you think? Well, let me ask Bree. Hold on.
Okay.
Do you think a lot of females value themselves based off their looks?
Yeah, 100%. Well, I don't know, because I met some real confident people.
You gotta think the list originally. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it came after the viral video came out of the female that didn't get out the car because the dude took her to Cheesecake Factory. Did y'all see that video?
But Cheesecake Factory low key expensive, ain't it?
Yeah. Is in there.
Yeah. Cheesecake Factory is a glorified Applebee's to me.
But
it's a little razzle dazzle.
But her point,
you're going for the cheesecake.
Her main point in that video was like, do you see me? Like, why would I? Like,
girl.
And then he was like, well, we were going here. But
exactly.
I came to your house. You was an hour late. So imagine
now this is what we got.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, and then I guess she didn't let him in the house or something. Whatever.
And then what's also crazy is, and I know this is gonna lead into our next segment too. What's also crazy is, again, you blocking your blessings, because it was a Cheesecake Factory, but what if he rented that whole joint out? Like, what if he had decorated the whole thing? Like, what if he know the manager? Or not even if it was just like a money thing. Like, what if it was like one of my friends from back in the day is the manager here, right? General manager, regional manager, whatever. He gonna let me close his jank down. He gonna close his jank down. Let us have it 2 hours, end of the night, after hours or whatever, something like that. You could be potentially like messing up a whole relationship, because somebody trying to do something nice for you. Like, for me, I just feel like that's foolery. I feel like that's stupid. And then she like, you see me? Yeah, girl, get your ass out the car. I saw you 2 hours ago when you was an hour late.
That's funny.
Come on. Up and out.
I ain't going. Y'all touch on a lot of stuff, so I gotta make sure I try to go back and touch up on everything. But my main point is, one, you gotta stop letting social media dictate how they live their life. Social media is if you want me to be plain about it, it's just another means to a reality in which we do not exist. It is right, because anything, like not like I'll take my job, like personally, like we can't take anything off social media and make it credible, because anything can be put on social media. It doesn't even matter. Like so ultimately it doesn't matter. So like the list itself doesn't matter. And I think that people that take this false reality and then try to make it their reality is like, why are you doing this? Whatever. But that's the first thing. The second thing is, you can be okay with not going to Cheesecake Factory. I don't have a problem with that.
As long as you can afford where we're going next.
Well, yeah, that, and you know,
That's it.
if you are, because I think it was a video about, like, it was a while ago. It was this girl. She was in the street being interviewed, and she was like, I think she makes like six figures, so she said she wanted a man that makes six figures or something like that. Like, and I get that, because that's because, like, you're going back to your weight class analogy. Like, that's a weight
Right.
class for you. Maybe you have gotten used to this
A certain
lifestyle,
lifestyle.
and you don't want to go back. And I get that. I get that wholeheartedly. I think my thing is too, going back to you, Derek asked, what's the purpose of a first date? A purpose of the first date is whatever you and that person want it to be. If you and that person want to go to the
Right.
movies for y'all first date, that's perfectly fine. If y'all want to go for a walk in the park, I have, a first date is a first date. I can, like, they're never one and the same. There's no rule book to dating.
Right.
But I think that's the problem. Like, you sit there and you let social media dictate how you're supposed to treat people when everybody is different. Everybody has their own preferences. I don't like for a walk in the park, but if a girl that I'm dating, no, I'm 250. I'm 250 pounds. I get sweaty. I don't like it. I'm like, earthy smell. I don't care for it. Now I wasted my cologne. I got cologne on.
I did all this to smell like outside.
And I got allergies. I'm out here, achoo. What the fuck we walking in the park for? But
250, I could squat you.
There it is. See, there it is. But strong ass. Nah. But but if she was like, I don't want to go out to eat. I just want to go for a walk and talk. That's a preference. I think it's stupid.
But again, it's the first date. I think the issue with the post is the fact that it's the first date.
Nah,
like,
fuck
and
all
then
that,
because
bro,
there is no rules.
No,
because
fuck
there
all
is no
that.
rules and there's no list. The first date, you gonna tell me
No,
where not to take
fuck
you?
all that. First day, second day, third day. We going to get cheesecake. That is what we doing. Come on,
Period.
come on. We cheesecake. They brought back the seasonal flavors.
If you don't want cheesecake, well, a fresh strawberry top is on top. You sit in the car. You find your way back home. I'm going.
Look, I'm in there. I'm getting, yes, I'm in there. I'm eating. I'm happy. I got me some sliders. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think it's stupid.
I haven't been to Cheesecake Factory in a real long time. And the reason I think I say, it's kind of low-key expensive, I think because when I went there, back to what we talking about at first, the first time I went there, I was real young.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
yeah,
for cheesecake, okay.
Yeah, no, it's but it's like anywhere. You go, fuck it. I can spend a rack at Applebee's. For real. Like,
easy.
I can, you know what I mean? Like, we talking about money
and
you talking about prices, bro. That's what I'm saying. Now you're telling me on the first date we just sitting there talking. Come on, girl, we ain't doing that. Let's go to Applebee's and do the dollar margaritas.
Right.
Like, come on, let's do a little something.
You a scoop toe up. Keep on.
Hey, Derek, come get me. But nah, I think it's just like a matter of, like, people
just out of touch, and they let social media determine so much. Bro. And it's for me, it's just like the audacity, like out the weight class, and all of that stuff. Because I feel like that could be vice versa as well. But nonetheless, like, you let like Glorilla said, social media fairy tale. You let something. That's what she said in internet trolls. She said it's a fairy tale. Like, it's like Joe was saying, it's whatever you put out, whatever you throw out there. People have no choice but to believe it until you show them something different. Right. So for me, it's the audacity to let somebody make a list that you feel like you can or can't go by. This person could have not even been on a technical first date. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person could be the person who went to Applebee's, Olive Garden on the first date, and now they sit here married with the exact same person that they saying they wouldn't do this with.
Bro, that's a good point. We don't know context or nothing behind anything, and are quick to sit there and create a whole narrative about like a 2-minute clip
and rhyme with it.
Bro, it was crazy because, like, J. Cole had just been on Lil Yachty's like little podcast or whatever like that, and he was talking about how it was going at him because he blurted out like that Jada and Will love part, and then he came back and he was like, I didn't blurt that out because I didn't agree with that part anymore. He said I blurted that out because I was really feeling that part. But people on social media took it and was like, "Oh yeah, Cole don't want that Will and Jada
Even
love
Cole
no more."
backed out. Yeah,
He also said it was an old clip too. So.
Yeah, and it was an old ass clip. It won't even new. So it was like,
that's
bro,
what
like
I'm getting. People create a narrative and run. They take it out of
everybody's
context. They don't
followers.
know the context, and they just jump in. They just dive into it. Like that
Because
video was
everybody's
Cole before he
followers.
even had his locks. Like, keep going.
Exactly. Exactly. And if I'm not mistaken, that fit, that's my boy. That
Heavy
fit
on the
might be
Cole.
from like 2014 Forest Hill. Like if I'm not
Legit.
mistaken, it might have
Forest
dead
Hill
ass
on the
been,
roof.
bro. It might have either been like Forest Hill or
In the gym.
For your life or whatever. Like, hey, those dreads were
Not
short
the gym.
and
He was
too.
in the locker room.
I was
Nonetheless.
but like still, like he was wearing the jersey, and I remember that was a fit that he used to wear a lot back in the day with them Jordan 1s. And I was like, this an old ass clip. It's not, nigga,
Old clip.
But people
they
are followers.
Take 3 seconds. Cole dissing, Cole taking it back.
Mm-hmm.
Run with it. Somebody else grab it. They take a little bit more out of it. They add a little bit, change the caption, repost it. It's completely different than what it was.
Right.
People just too invested into social media and it's fake.
Bingo.
That's pretty much my thing on the list. Pretty much like what y'all said with the social media shit. That's how people live their lives now on social media. So it wasn't. So I didn't really even care about the list as much. And I know people, everybody on Twitter, especially Twitter, Black Twitter, just be on there talking. Just want to get heard for whatever reason.
I love it.
But then, so there's a series of things that's going on. So that comes out, the video comes out, then the list comes out, and then Russ takes Sierra to Waffle House. So he rents out a Waffle House for Sierra. Sierra was on an interview.
Scoot was tight about this one, y'all.
Hey,
Scoot was tight.
Sierra was on the interview.
Stop me in the hallway. You see that shit? I was like,
what I want to say is my first date with my husband was at McAdoo's in good old Farmville, Virginia.
Now, granted, for people that don't know where Farmville, Virginia is, it ain't really too many places that's good to eat there. So honestly, that was like
and not even that it's not too many like places good to eat there. It's like what? Well, now it's developed a little bit.
Yeah.
But at that time, it was probably like 3-4 spots you could really like even sit down and like eat. It was like McAdoo's, Applebee's,
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings, maybe.
Oh, that's
Ruby
right.
Tuesday.
Yeah, because y'all dated when before it became the Fishing Pig over there.
Yep, way before that.
Yeah, I must say, before they moved it over there.
Before they even shut that down, and and the Fishing Pig was way on like by the outside of town.
Yep.
Like our first date was like maybe end of 2018, beginning of 2019.
That's crazy.
And in December we be married. 4 years.
Damn, it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
I love that for you, girl. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's crazy. Hey, I know this ain't got nothing to do with you talking about dad, but we old, bro. We are.
Oh, no. You are.
You're older than us.
Excuse me? ¿Qué pasó?
Don't try to like you don't understand me now. Bro,
no.
4 years, bro. That's crazy.
December 30th. We've been married 4 years.
Because
and again, it was and so with our first date, little backstory, I'm gonna make it quick. I think so I was supposed to help him study for the ASVAB, right? Military test. So he came over to the house with his little book bag. We in the living room, nothing funny happened, no crazy business. I put on YouTube, played music. Y'all know my playlist go crazy, right? We ended up like just singing, just going through song, like chatting it up, talking. Got crazy late. Like, we hungry. And I was like, I'm not cooking for you, my boy. Like, this ain't even type time. Like at this point, this is the first date. I'm not cooking. Like, and literally, we got up at my house mad late. It was probably like 11, 10:30, 11. I think McAdoo's closed like 11 through 12 or something like that. We went there late, sat in a little booth, kicked it there for like another hour, eating, talking, whole nine yards. I tried to pay, he paid, and we went back to my house for like 4 more hours. At this point, it's like 2, 3 in the morning, and yeah, then he went home. Yes, I sent my boy home at 3, 4 in the morning. Absolutely.
My boy spun the block though. My boy said, "I'm gonna make a wife out of you."
He was back.
My boy said, "I'm gonna make a wife out of you."
I'm gonna make it. You send me home at 4 in the morning. And I made sure he got home safely. We texted the whole way.
You mentioned you didn't want to cook because y'all didn't really on that level yet.
Right.
So why would I take a shorty to an expensive ass spot if I don't know you like that?
And that was my point. Like a first date is like we ain't got no like attachments, no like commitment. Like we just trying to see,
And to be funny, like to be honest, right? Well, I don't know the type of timing y'all was on. Like I don't know if y'all liked each other during that point, but it was like, I'm just coming over here because I need help with this studying. I need you to help me, and you just vibing. I know y'all just sick.
No, you can be better than that. It's like
but like all jokes aside, like that's what I'm talking about. When I talk about like love, and I talk about like fuck that social media shit, man. A vibe.
Yeah.
When you find somebody you vibe with, you don't spend the whole day with them, and it's 4 in
and
the
don't
morning.
even know it. You don't even know it. And what I was just thinking about is at that point, right, when he came over to the house, we got to that point because a bunch of us had went to the bowling alley. Mm-hmm. And he had came like later or whatever. And we had like played some pool. We was drinking, whole 9 yards. A bunch of people that we work with was there. Me and him ended up like sitting on the pool table talking. The whole vibe going on. People drinking, laughing, have a good time. We on the pool table chatting it up. Played around the pool or two, sitting there chatting it up. Cool. He left. He came back. We still sitting there chatting it up. When he left, I started drinking. So he was like, "Hey, you gotta let me know when you get home." And y'all know me back then. I'm like, I'll be home in 2 seconds. I'm around the corner. Got home. Text them. We text that whole weekend. Maybe like that next week. Oh no, we might have had to work the weekend after. Maybe like the week after that. That's when we had our first date.
I love it.
Story.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all, stay the fuck off social media.
Heavy. And neither one of us is on social media a lot. Most of our social media stuff is working out stuff, or I think I'm a little bit more in my little spiritual bag at the moment, Mm-hmm. I post like a more like motivational stuff, or just like all fun and jokes, like everything's a kiki. Mm-hmm. And then that's it. And then of course we do like, the important stuff. We satisfy the people. But other than that, we don't do too much.
Hey,
a simple life or private life is a happy life.
Boy, you ain't never lied.
Even when we bad, listen, and I know this ain't what we talk about, but listen.
No.
Even when we are bad or at each other's neck, we not getting on social media.
Yeah. It's not everybody's business.
Because then we really be fighting in this house. That's my pet peeve. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Nothing annoys me more to see like just people putting their business out. I'm like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Especially when you about to be back with that man in a week. Like, why? What are we doing? Or why are you talking about this girl? Like, you about to be back at your baby mama house. Like, what? At this point, you getting us invested for no reason.
I remember when we had randomly, because we'll send each other memes and shit out the blue.
Funny.
And you was like, Joe called me or something like that. I got something to tell you. And we was because remember I think this is when I was I must have been in Dinwiddie or I was doing something. So
Definitely
I was
you
busy.
had no service.
Yes.
You
And
had
I
no
remember you were like, all right, I'm gonna tell you before it get out, what you shouldn't get out. And I don't know how many months pregnant you was at this point. He was like, but I'm gonna drop it. You was like, I'm gonna drop it
service. But I'm just
this
going
month. You was like,
right
just
here.
be
I'm letting
prepared.
everybody know.
I was like, and I remember because it was like, and we talked about it. He was like, nah, but that's what the old folks used to do. Remember, old folks would be
You
like,
wait until your first trimester over. You
and
wait till
then
you
you
about
say
4-5
something.
months. Then you tell everybody. And
And
actually, I think when I did tell everybody, yeah, I easily was like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, you was about 5 months. You was in there. I said, God damn. I said, oh, you pregnant.
Super pregnant. Super pregnant. And I got so round so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're talking about pregnancy, shout out to my boy Scoop, because